At those, look at those bluffs. They're just gorgeous. They tend to change color in the sunlight. They start out being really deep red, and then as the sun shines on them, they go pale, and then in the evening, they get a deep red again. I've seen some rabbits up here. There are raccoons in this park, and I will tell you, they are pretty industrious. If you check out the reviews, you will see that a lot of people complained about the raccoons over the summer. Since it's November, I've been told by the park ranger that they are really sort of starting to go into hibernation. Hi, guys. So we didn't have them too bad, but every night we could hear them getting in the garbage cans. Haven't seen anything here for wildlife other than the rabbits. We heard the raccoons. Oh, and there are some cranes. There's a bird preserve over by the park. Now look at this wonderful view. I don't know if you can see the mountain in the distance. To my left, you can hear somebody's hot water heater. I'm walking past an RV. But wow, look at this view. Bottomless Lake. That's the bathhouse, southwestern style. And there is a picnic area. They're covered in those little buildings. There's a picnic area that looks out over the lake with picnic tables, bathhouse. It looks like there's a concession stand in the summer, I'm sure. But look at the mountains. You can see that mountain. It's gorgeous. That's in the far distance. This is a beautiful place to come and sketch, do watercolors, whatever kind of art you're into, pastels, I kind of do it all. Charcoal. I do whatever my fancy strikes my fancy. Although I love watercolor the most. I want to do a picture, watercolor of that tower. I think that's so pretty. So here's the park. There's some pretty good spots where you can get in for long RVs. This is one parking spot. The one campsite right here where the two cars are parked. It's very long. You could probably fit 45-foot RV in there. And what I like about the New Mexico state parks is these nice little, for every campsite there is not only a picnic table, but there is a shelter giving you some shade during the day. So keep in mind it's November, so if it looks a little stark, that's why. Well, these trees are very pretty, I think. But then I like trees. These would be good to sketch. So Dan and I bought the New Mexico State Park pass for $225. And that's good for 1 year. That's for people who are not residents. And it's been wonderful. It's paid for itself already. We stayed for 1 week at Santa Rosa State Park, paid $4 a night with the pass for electric and water. And we've been here for 10 days. It'll be 2 weeks on Wednesday, the 7th of November. And we paid $56 for 2 weeks of camping with electric and water. And just look at that lake. There's more lakes around here. I think this is the bottomless one. I've been told it's about 90 feet deep. And I've been told it's saltwater by the host. Across is the day camp, and that is a primitive camping area. There is no electric or hookups there. But you can boondock there for 2 weeks for free. A little bit of wind today, not bad. Yesterday was very gusty. I just love the blue of that lake. Here we are, closer to the bathhouse and the concessions. There's this cute little bridge, and you won't believe it. Oh, this water. It's just gorgeous. This little stream is gorgeous, and you can see fish, little tadpoles. So clear. The lake is very clear too. Here we're going to look at the bathhouse a little closer and the concessions. First, let me give you a look at the cliffs from a different angle. Beautiful. Here's the campground. And here we go. Prepare to be amazed. Unless you've lived in New Mexico all your life, then you wouldn't be. But I'm from Wisconsin, so to me this whole landscape is new. And I find it quite exciting. Look at that. Showers for before you go in the lake, I guess, or after you get out. Wash the sand off. Then here's a pavilion with the tables, as I mentioned. Very nice. Nice place to hang out. You've got shade. There's the lake. And there's some picnic tables on the other side. And there's the main building and the tower. The tower's closed. We can't go in it, but... And this looks like it is a concession stand. Probably in the high season when people swim. I suppose you could swim now. The water's about 69 degrees. But it gets pretty cold here at night now. It gets down in the low 40s, high 30s. So all that's kind of locked up. Looks like a little cantina. No alcoholic beverages allowed. Okay. Here you go. I'm going to give you a 360-degree view. And there's the campground again, shooting into the sun. Sorry about that. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. Nice shade. I don't know why that tower is so intriguing to me. I guess because it's made of stone and more southwestern from this Wisconsin girl. Oh, just look at that lake. The beautiful blue. I love it. Over in this area, to the west of the park, is a place to watch birds. You see those little buildings over there? They're kind of like blinds where you can go watch the birds. There's lots of cranes here. Haven't seen any roadrunners yet. I'd like to see one, but they probably hear me coming and run away. There's a dump station for your RV as well, which is free if you're camping here. There's the hosts right at the entrance. Very nice folk. Just enjoy those beautiful, serene blue skies. Serene when it's not too windy. Yesterday it was so windy we couldn't even be outside. Took the dogs outside to sit for half an hour and they didn't like it. The wind was blowing their hair back flat against their faces. And our stuff was blowing away, so we went back inside. But it was warm out, so we had the windows open. And there's some people exploring in the distance. Roswell's over that away. At night you can see Roswell lights. Now, isn't that just a lovely landscape? Lily's gonna have to get her sketchbook out and start doing some sketches. Oh, I love that blue sky. Now, in closing, I will say that the bathrooms here are really clean and well lit, and I was very pleased with that. When we were at Santa Rosa, which is about 2 hours north of us, another state park, those bathrooms were really dark and badly lit, and I was a little creeped out going in there because, you know, I'm afraid of spiders and scorpions and stuff. And the showers at the Santa Rosa bathroom were dark. One of the lights was burned out. They're concrete floor, and then they just had some rubber mats on there. But for me, it was really hard. I could not see. When I take a shower, I'm basically blind because I have to take my glasses off. And so I didn't take a shower there because I was kind of afraid of scorpions or whatever being in the shower and not being able to see them. But here at these bathrooms, they're wonderful. The shower, well, the floor in the shower area is tiled. And the showers themselves are that white fiberglass. They're all white. They have a handicap shower, which I use, where you can sit down a little bit. And they're very well lit. And with the white fiberglass shower, you know, you can see everything really well. So I didn't worry too much. You know, I could look before I got in the shower for any kind of bugs. So, and as far as I could tell, it's very well maintained. I didn't really see any bugs like I did at the other one. So yeah, I highly recommend this park over the Santa Rosa one. The Santa Rosa one is pretty, but this Bottomless Lakes one is just awesome. And you are maybe 10 miles from Roswell. So we've gone into Roswell about 3 times now since we've been here to visit the museums and do laundry. And there's a Walmart in Roswell. Oh, and one last thing. There's a Walmart at Roswell, and they allow RV parking overnight. They actually have a spot labeled for it for RVs to park and trucks, which is awesome. Now that we're hearing that a lot of the Walmarts aren't allowing RVers to stay overnight, it's nice to know there is one, and this is November 2018, that will allow it. So take that for a tip, and this is Lily signing out. I hope you subscribe to my channel, and we will see more of the Southwest in the coming months. Join me on my journey. I'm an artist and a writer, and I'm exploring the Southwest for the first time in my RV. Thank you for watching, and hit the subscribe button and the like button, and we will see you in the next video.